What's going on, everybody? It's Mike Patton, aka The General. It's Monday, and it's time for some football. We've got the Carolina Panthers heading north to take on the Washington Redskins. Offensively, for the Carolina Panthers, the big thing is to run the football. Jonathan Stewart, he needs the ball. Give him the ball. Give him the ball. Give him the ball. 20 plus times. He needs it. If that happens, then hey, makes things a lot easier for Cam Newton, where he doesn't have to run around and be the leading rusher and the leading leading guy passing and rushing as well. So that makes things a lot easier for him. As far as when he puts the ball in the air, I would say, of course, you need to know where Greg Olsen is. The veteran tight end has been excellent with Cam Newton, and he always seems to come up with those big catches that you need, whether it be taking a short pass a long way or just, the footwork or the hands in traffic. So you take him away if you're the Washington Redskins. Another guy to look at, Kelvin Benjamin. The big body wide receiver out of Florida State can cause some problems. I mean, he's huge. So the Washington Redskins defensive backs, of course, led by Josh Norman, please don't let him box you out, because if he boxes you out, he's getting that rebound, a.k.a. the pass. So that's a big thing as well. Definitely the Carolina Panthers want to dictate how they play today. They want to run when they want to run, pass when they want to pass, and make things a little bit harder for Washington to key on. As far as Washington, the big thing is to stop the run. Get in there, make your fits, and force them to have to pass the ball in passing situations. If you do that, it makes Cam a little bit easier to defend, because, of course, he's going to try to force one and throw it in the keyhole. And when that happens, you got to make the play. You can't drop the pass. You got to pick it off. Take it back for a touchdown. Heck, may as well make it all the way count. But, yeah, definitely do that. And whatever you do, Washington, do not let Dante Whitner cover anybody in open space. Heck of a hitter. Definitely is a vet, been around a while. But covering people is not his strong suit. And if you put him on Olsen, it could be problems. I can see him covering, Dixon, the other tight end for the Panthers, but not Olsen. No. If that happens, you may as well go ahead and put 6 points on the board, because he is not stopping him at all. As far as offensively for the Redskins, Kirk Cousins, value to football. And he's done well at that, and I can't bash anybody for that. But he definitely has to against this defense, because they can be opportunistic at times, and at other times, of course, they can be lying dormant. As far as who he's got to throw the ball to, of course, you got Deshaun Jackson. You've got, of course, I said Deshaun Jackson, not Sean Jackson. You got Deshaun Jackson. You got Pierre Garçon. You've got, Chris Thompson. You've got a few guys back there that can actually make some things happen. Crowder as well. And definitely those guys can make some plays. Just Kirk Cousins has to be smart and pick the right guy and not try to throw it into about 2 or 3 different people. That happens, they'll be okay. Especially, you want to make sure where you're passing the ball, because Kurt Coleman, for the Panthers is back there, and he may not be the ball-hawking safety that he was last year, but he still is capable, and he still can make some things happen. Of course, Luke Kuechly could as well, and Thomas Davis can also. As far as running the football, Robert Kelly, a.k.a. Fat Rob, give him the rock, give him about 15, 20 times, carry the ball, and I would love to see him get in the end zone. He actually has been the running game for the Redskins this year. Definitely thought it was going to be Matt Jones heading into this year, but he is proven to have propensity to fumble the football, and which gave Robert Kelly his chance to shine. If he gets going, then the Redskins can do whatever they want. Carolina can't key on anything, and it's going to cause some problems. For the Carolina Panthers, pass rush, Coney Ealy, get it done. big guy for them up front. If he's able to get some pass rush on Kirk Cousins, then it can definitely make him move around the pocket, which is something he's not necessarily the most comfortable with. That happens, you might make some plays or have some defensive backs have a chance to make a play or two. Now, as far as the linebackers, of course, you need Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly, if he decides to play, out there making things happen. If Luke Kuechly doesn't play, then of course you got Klein, you got Shaq Thompson, and you got Thomas Davis. Somebody's got to make a play. I mean, it is what it is. If you want to win, you got to make plays. I know you are eliminated from the playoffs, but that doesn't mean you're eliminated from playing the football game. Play hard, go out there and make some plays happen. Kurt Coleman, go out there and make some things happen as well if you actually are playing. It just depends upon, of course, the health of players. You know, Kuechly, both him and Kurt Coleman suffered concussions, and you know you don't want to play with any of that type of stuff because that's dealing with the brain and, you know, bruising on the brain, and that's never anything to play with. As far as the game, there will be some hyped up plays. Of course, Josh Norman's going to be out there. This is the Josh Norman Bowl for those that don't know. He played for the Panthers last year, and now he's playing for the Redskins this year. So definitely he's going to be out there. He's going to get in somebody's face. He's going to yell and jaw jag and things like that. He's going to do those type of things. That is who Josh Norman is. He plays the mental part of the game. He essentially tries to get in your head the entire game. Plays a little mental gymnastics trying to get into your head. A mental warfare, I should say. There's going to be some things happen. There's going to be probably some dust-ups. There's going to be a lot of physical play. But eventually, I think the home team gets it done. I've got the Redskins winning this game 27-23. Josh Norman gets some vindication. And boy, oh boy, the Carolina Panthers, they definitely don't want him to win because you know he's going to be talking about any and everything after this game. I bet Jerry Richardson is right now like, hey, guys, we need to stop him. We need to stop the Redskins. They do not need to win because I don't want to hear him talk about my team. Well, I'm sorry, Jerry. He about to talk about your team. Redskins 27, Panthers 23. Another forgettable loss for the Carolina Panthers as they suffer from the Super Bowl hangover. Of course, losing the Super Bowl last year. And it goes on. It's been Mike Patton, a.k.a. The General. You can find my work on Sports Awakening, www.sportsawakening.com. You can find me on Twitter at General_MP. And I'm out.